destroy my world. I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won.
Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of what Naruto could change his DNA. And I've been gone for a while and I never made a live stream. Well, I did make a live stream, but I didn't upload, so I made another video and then live on Instagram, which by the way sucks. No one joined except for people I know, which was awkward. Because I'm talking about YouTube while they want to know what I've been doing in quarantine. Anyway, last time we left off, Naruto was given access to the Sacred Scroll of Sealing after beating the hell out of Mitsuki and Sasuke banning him up. He tells the third Hokage about his skills, and the third Hokage hints to him that maybe he could change his own DNA to match a clan, unlock their dojutsu. So he put Hinata, Sasuke, and Sakura on his team. Now we're gonna swear about my phone. Let me just put that on silence, because that's happened in every video I've ever made. Last time we left off, Naruto was just about to start his test. So let's get into that. No, wait. Like goal for this episode is 75 likes. And I hope you guys like that intro. And for those who are wondering why is my intro so long, it's because I know you guys skip through every intro, but if I make it like a minute long, even if you skip 30 seconds of it, you're still going to watch part of it. And I know that's a bit mean, but just, if you're going to... Ooh, I just got another message, and I hope I can ignore this one. Yeah, I can. Yeah, just skip through the intro if you really want to. Or just put it in there so you still get to watch a bit of it. Okay, Naruto's about to start his test. And his test against Kakashi, of course. And when they get out into the field, it's explained. You have to take these bells off me. There's 3 bells. And you guys are wondering, what, there's only meant to be 2. There's 4 people on the team. And that means that Kakashi wants to still leave the fact out that one person's going to get sent back. Just like he did in the original. And after hearing the explanation, Naruto already knows what he wants to get in. Him, Sasuke, and Hinata. And he grabs Hinata and Sasuke and whispers their plan. Hinata says, no, we can't ditch Sakura. Sakura's shocked, and she looks at Sasuke. You wouldn't do that to... And Sasuke's already walking. Oh, Hinata, get over it. No one really cares. And Naruto noticed a glare of Kakashi and says, maybe that isn't the right idea. Sakura takes note of this and thinks, oh, Naruto, that was sweet. Thinking that Naruto might have a crush on her. Nope, Naruto was just trying not to get killed by Kakashi. Anyway, Kakashi gives them 5 minutes to get into the forest and hide. They all go together unlike the original, as they have no chance of beating a journey without working together. Naruto points this out, and him and Sasuke all agree, and Hinata always agrees with Naruto most of the time. But Sakura's like, no. Sasuke goes, do it now. And she does, of course, because she's a simp for Sasuke. Anyway, they get into the forest and hide. Naruto explains the plan. And they do it into action. Naruto runs at Kakashi, speeding up. And Kakashi's thinking, wow, how dumb can someone be? Come and attack me straight away. And this is where he's caught off guard. Naruto speeds far beyond what Kakashi expected. And he lands a solid kick straight into Kakashi, but it substitutes. And Naruto looks behind thinking, okay, think about what I've been told. Left, right, up. There's nowhere else to be but down. And Naruto jumps in the air just as Kakashi launches out of it. Kakashi's impressed, thinking, wow, you already know that basic. But before he can even react, Naruto's throwing kunai paper bombs attached to them and it exploding around Kakashi. Kakashi barely gets out of it and has a small burn on his hands. And this is where Kakashi gets a bit annoyed, thinking, you want to play like that? Let's go. And he rushes up Naruto, a bit enraged by the fact that he got burned by again, or not even a genin yet, as he hasn't passed his exam. And he spins and tries to kick Naruto on the jaw. But Naruto catches this and yanks his leg and headbutts Kakashi. Naruto nailed Kakashi's headband, and he's like, joking. And Kakashi's headband's been shattered. Just how hard Naruto's skin is. Kakashi's shocked, but before he can even attempt to figure out why his headband's been shot, Naruto's just grabbed onto Kakashi and is holding him tight with all his strength. This is where Hinata appears and does her palm jutsu, and she's actually a bit stronger this time now, and she can actually pull off the 64 palm. But not all of them here, and it just stops Kakashi's movement slightly from him struggling. He was nearly about to break out to Hinata does it, but he can still use chakra. This is where Sako comes out as bait to block the fact that Sasuke's sneaking up, and she dodges just in time. And Kakashi sees Sasuke launching a giant fireball jutsu. He thinks, what are you doing? You'll hit Naruto. And Sasuke smirks and says, I know. Kakashi's confused and what's happening? And attempts to break off, thinking Naruto's getting scared. And he thinks Naruto's going to break off at the last second. But to his surprise, Naruto's tightening his grip. And the fireball jutsu lands. Kakashi's concerned about Naruto, but he just sees him smirking. As Kakashi gets burned slightly, you notice Naruto isn't getting burned at all. As we all know what Naruto's done, he's made himself resistant to fire. And Kakashi manages to break the grip of Naruto, but not before Naruto kicks Kakashi hard in the ribs, probably fracturing one. And without Kakashi realizing, Naruto rips the bells and uses chakra to propel himself off Kakashi, sending Kakashi flying. Kakashi hasn't realised that Naruto took the bell, and Naruto wants to play this out a bit longer, so hides him in his pocket. Kakashi says, damn you brat. Kakashi knows a bit of healing jutsu in this one, let's just say that, and he heals his rib. And he says, you want to play like that? And he lifts up his headband, revealing the Sharingan. Sasuke's shocked, along with Naruto. Even Naruto didn't know this. And Sasuke charges him, losing it a bit, saying, how do you have a Sharingan? But before Kakashi can land a kick on Sasuke's chin, Naruto's dived in, taking the blow, and going flying and rolling along the ground. Naruto stands up, not affected by the kick due to his hard skin. But Sasuke thought he was seriously injured with the way he rolled, and had a bit of a breakdown. He looks at Kakashi enraged, and his eyes glow red for a second as he lands a solid kick here on Kakashi's face, but the redness fades. Naruto notes this, and already has an idea what it was, and charges at Kakashi with a kunai, but before he lands his stab, he shows Kakashi the belt and says, we ended this as soon as I kicked you in the ribs. And Kakashi, just shocked, thinks, damn. Okay, who are you giving the bells to then? And Naruto's shocked, thinking, damn it, I forgot about that. And has an idea. He burns the bells. Kakashi takes note of this, thinking Naruto either has lightning or fire style to be able to burn the bells, He says, nobody, we beat you fair and square, so now you send us back to the academy. That just shows that you're a terrible teacher. Kakashi smiles and explains the test was for teamwork, and that they all pass. They all smile, and unlike the original, Naruto and all that doesn't go on small missions, due to the fact that Naruto and Sasuke and Hinata are stronger than the original and plus Kakashi, and the fact that there are 4 members, they get given a C-rank mission to escort a bridge builder. And by the way, I'm going to ask you guys, this video will be about 30 minutes. Kakashi is shocked but happy, and Naruto is over the moon. But when he sees the bridge builder, he just gets annoyed. As the first thing he said was, oh, look at this runt. Naruto's not really scared of the third Hokage's punishment, and just kicks Tazuna in the face. and says, I'm not one. You're the old man who can't even cross a bridge. So, are you going to insult me again, or shall I just take you halfway out then leave you? The bridge boarder gets annoyed, and he's drunk, so he swings the bottle at Naruto. He shatters on his face. Bridge boarder's shocked, thinking, damn it, I thought we'd dodge. But that's when he noticed Naruto wasn't affected at all, just a bit annoyed. This is where Naruto's hand glows a bit with lightning, and Kakashi grabs him and whispers, calm down. Naruto pushes off Kakashi and walks off and says, are you coming or not? Naruto is escorting the bridge boarder and walks ahead from everyone with Sasuke. Sasuke asks him why did he snap at the bridge boarder, and he says, it reminded me of something happened in my past. I got chased by people who tried to smash bottles over me. Sasuke is shocked, thinking, I'm sorry. And this is where Naruto says to Sasuke, after if we have to rest for the night or something else happens, let's practice jutsu from the scroll. I saw when I want to learn the flying thunder gods, and you can do it too because it requires lightning style. And Sasuke asks, wait, okay, what does it do? Naruto whispers, we place marks and we can teleport to them. Sasuke smiles, thinking that's extremely powerful and it could help. Imagining appearing behind someone all of a sudden and launching a fireball at them. And they smirk and say, yeah, let's practice it. But this is where they get attacked by the two ninjas. But Naruto lunges at them, his hand covered in a bit of lightning, not the Chidori, but a bit of lightning. And Sasuke does the same, as he copy what Naruto does, but it's not as good. And when Naruto manages to grab two ninja, and he sends lightning through them, shocking them, and then he does a roundhouse and kicks them to the floor. And yells, great fireball jutsu, and burns them up. Sasuke rushes at the other ninja, but shocked, he kills one, knocks one out, but the blade from another one swings at him. This is where Hinata steps in and deflects them with a bit of rotation, not fully as she hasn't mastered it yet, but she's used rotation slightly in order to deflect the blade. Then Naruto, Sasuke and Hinata both charge the eye. Naruto wraps around his neck, starts stroking him. Hinata swiped out his feet, and Sasuke jumped in the air and slammed his foot down on his stomach. Sakura's just a bit shocked that they all reacted except for her, and Kakashi's impressed with the teamwork. They continue the mission, and Kakashi killed the ninja, I'm just going to be honest. This is where Tarzana explains the truth and the reality of it. And, yeah, then they continue travelling. This is where Naruto senses Zabuza's chakra slightly, and he yells at everyone to duck, except for him and Sasuke. He jumps up to attempt to grab the sword, and Sasuke notices Naruto struggling and jumps up as well and yanks them down. Naruto thanks Sasuke and then picks up the sword. He says, damn, this is hard. So how does he wield it so I have to send chakra through it. That explains how it through Flair was boosted. And when you send chakra through it, it's light. Zabuza, not knowing that Naruto figured out the chakra part, says, well, okay, you're strong to be able to lift the sword. And Naruto laughs, saying, I figured it out and chucks it. Zabuza says, oh, smart. And he says, well, you took down a ninja and I've been hired to kill that witch boarder. So make your deal. You leave now. I won't kill you. But if you stay and defend him, I have no choice and you will die. This is where Zabuza takes note of Kakashi and thinks, well, this changes things actually. I'm not letting you go at all. I want to have a chance to face off the copycat ninja Kakashi Hatake. I can't say his last name. Hatake. Sorry about that noise. This is where there was a lunge at Kakashi, but Naruto, already prepared, jumps in the way and catches the sword with his bare hands. Zabuza is shocked at this and says, more powerful than you look, and tries forcing the blade down into Naruto's hand. Nothing happens. Naruto smacks and says, that ain't gonna work. And he chucks Zabuza's sword to the side and decks Zabuza in the stomach, boosting his chakra to do more damage, of course. Then he wraps around Sabusa's neck and starts choking him. He signals to Hinata and she comes in and does 64 palms. And every single one hits. And then Sasuke launches a fire style at him with Naruto still holding on as with his fire resistant. And Sabusa gets burnt badly. But even without chakra, Sabusa's still a foe. A powerful one. And Hinata, not being fast enough, gets caught by her. And Sabusa's starting to snap her neck. Unless Naruto gets off him. Naruto obliges. And then he yanks Hinata away just in time. But Sabusa said that isn't going to work. I have a spy in the trees who never misses. So it'll be you come here, you blonde hair kid. And you be my hostage. Or that girl dies. Naruto agrees to this. But unknown to Sabusa, Naruto's already ready for that. And he places a small mark on the ground with his foot, right next to Hinata and everyone else. He walks over and Sabusa grabs her around the neck and says, "Now, Haku!" Haku launches the sandbar on everyone, but Naruto activates the seal, causing a huge ball of water like the prison jutsu to surround them and block the Senbon. And Naruto smirks and says, "Is that really what you thought would happen?" And this is where Sabusa stabs Naruto with a kunai, but it snaps. And Naruto turns around and starts crushing Sabusa's neck. But Haku dives in time and just gets Sabusa away from him. And unlike the original, Haku begs Naruto. Now seeing that Naruto's quite powerful and he might die if he faces him right now. And Naruto says, "You have a week, or however long it takes you to recover. Then I will come and find you, and then I will kill you." Naruto smirks, just sends a shiver down Haku's spine. But he thanks Naruto and disappears suddenly, quickly. Naruto releases the seal, and Kakashi is impressed and says, "Why, you learned that from the scroll?" And he smiles and says, "Yep." And this is where now Sasuke yells at Naruto and says, "You could have killed them, why did you let them go?" And Naruto says, "So we can train and body them. So this way, maybe instead of killing them, like we had to use our full power and that might kill them, we can capture them." And so they go and train. Naruto takes over for Kakashi and teaches them chakra walking, as Kakashi wanted to question the bridge builder. And unlike the original, Naruto's teachings are a lot better, and they learn tree walking and wall walking in the same time that they took them to learn only tree walking in the anime. So they chakra control far better, and this allows Hinata to nearly master. No, actually, she does master rotation. This is where Sakura goes to learn with Kakashi, and Naruto and Sasuke walk up at grab Hinata, and they go through the sacred scroll. They start learning. Hinata learns this way of air palm, but instead of launching just a normal palm, it's like a dragon that bites into them. And I'm going to call this air dragon wave. It's my jutsu, shut up. And believe it or not, the tutorial's going to be in the scroll for this time for plot. And Naruto and Sasuke learn it. And for more plot, Hinata has lightning style, wind style of Kochi Hyuga, fire style and water style. But she's not proficient in fire style, but she can use it. But she's quite adept in lightning, water, and wind. So all of them learn the Chidori, and Naruto, Hinata, and Sasuke pushes it further into a sort of wind palm lightning style, a lightning shockwave sort of thing. And then they teach Hinata the Shadow Clone, and being a Hyuga, she has a similar level of chakra to Sasuke and can only make about 3 at max. And then this is when Naruto tests Sync. He goes into his mind and concentrates. And he goes up to the chakra barrier. He's changing his DNA, of course, and sees if he can yank it out this time. His chakra limiter. And he pulls in it, and hears a crack. He's thinking, "Yes, I can do this." And he carries on pulling. And then, boom! Naruto finally gets the chakra limiter out. Naruto and Hinata and Sasuke can sense the boost in Naruto's chakra, and he smirks. This is when Naruto tests Sync. He places his hand on Sasuke and thinks, Focus. And he enters Sasuke's DNA. And he grabs the chakra barriers on him and removes what he can. He removes 3. And puts Sasuke's chakra a lot higher, and does the same for Hinata. Now Sasuke can make about 50 shadow clones at max, and along with Hinata. They smirk. And Naruto unlocks every chakra nature for Sasuke and Hinata too. But Naruto realises he's quite tired after doing all of that. And he goes to sleep. More like he passed out in the middle of the forest. But Hinata and Sasuke set up camp and go to sleep with him. They wake up to see Haku. And Hinata, who had a Byakugan active, recognised her. And he goes to tell Naruto, but Naruto already knows. He sensed the chakra. And says, aren't you a bit too wary being around an enemy? Haku backs him and says, how do you know? And I like the original doesn't have to talk because Naruto lunges at her and kicks her away and says, we had a week. There's still 2 more days. And Haku disappears. And then they go to sleep and blah blah blah. Now, unlike the original, bandits don't attack the Bridge Brother's house, and Naruto was with Sasuke and all that the entire time. So when they get attacked, Naruto gets locked in the prison with Sasuke. Haku's been training as well, and his speed's about double what it was in the original anime. But Naruto's acting like a meat shield for Sasuke against the Senbons, until Haku puts a lot of chakra actually, and it starts piercing Naruto. Sasuke chucks him out of the way so he wouldn't get hurt anymore, and they both pull out Kuna and start deflecting it. It all goes the same with them trying to break the glass, and Sasuke, trying to save Naruto's life, activates the Sharingan. And this happened as Naruto heard a voice in his head, a roar. He says, kid, let me out! This is Kurama. And Naruto halts, and the Senbon fly towards him. Sasuke boosts himself with a lot of chakra and barely dodges the Senbon. And this was enough of a thrill and enough adrenaline to activate his Sharingan. Everything goes in their favour after this, until Haku decides to send an ice dragon that causes Sasuke to lose his balance, and then he pierces Sasuke with Senbon, nearly killing him. But Naruto thinks he's dead. Naruto drops down to the floor, and he's losing it. He can't control his chakra. His hands start to glow, and he touches Sasuke's blood. Naruto feels his DNA changing, moulding, and he feels something in his eyes. It's burning. He opens his eyes. He looks at one of the ice mirrors. He has a 3 tomorrow Sharingan. He's copied Sasuke's DNA with the Sharingan. Haku's shocked at this, but Naruto got a huge boost on this, and Kurama's activated, so there's a slit in it as well. And unlike the original, Naruto doesn't stop. After he launches Haku outside the ice mirror, he lunges towards her with a Chidori in hand and pierces his chest. Zabuza noted this, loses it, and charges at Naruto. But Naruto's still in rage, just spin kicks and decapitates. Yeah, but I said it, decapitate. I think that's how you say it anyway. Zabuza. This is where the bandits show up, and Naruto is still in rage with Kurama, charges at them, cutting them all to shreds. But Sasuke wakes up and he goes, Naruto, stop! And as we all know, Naruto stopped and passes out. He wakes up back in the Leaf Village, and it gets explained to what happens. And Sasuke is shocked and says, "Wait, how do you have the Sharingan?" And this is where Naruto explains his abilities. And yeah, Naruto and Sasuke get a bit closer. We all know that Sasuke knew about the, changing his DNA for like chakra natures and all that, but he didn't know he could like activate other genjutsu, not genjutsu. Oh my god, my words. He didn't know that he could like get Kenka Genkai. And Sasuke is impressed, and he calls Hinata over. And Naruto's hands glow and he touches Hinata's forehead. And we're going to leave it there, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Remember, like, subscribe, and like goes 75 likes for the next part. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys are enjoying. Peace.